Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. Today, we've got a collision for you between two teams in the rebuilt, revamped Big 12 Conference. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs. It's Lewis. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He stays alive. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking the shot on the very first play. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Buffaloes are looking to keep this drive going. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Going for a big play downfield. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Breaks free. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Turner, 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looking for some space. It's Lewis. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Going after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Down he goes, a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Sticking with the running game. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Takes off in the clear. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava bringing pressure. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his target. Good enough for the first down with a 37. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quickly.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Webb. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. This one will be fair caught. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
He's going to hand this off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
The Buffaloes looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with him.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. From the shark end now, here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw.
Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Wow.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
two-point conversion attempt coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And looking to throw now on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot here. Second and long for their 19. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. The pocket breaking down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a target, and it's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Vols will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And he'll down the ball just inside the 35. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
It's a draw play. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
No, they've stopped in short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
See what the call is on first and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Trying the run, it's Lewis. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The ball is loose, and the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Ball handed off. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.